Greetings, humans. So, welcome back. If you came from the last video, we put together this first section, the introduction section of the Home Depot landing page. Next, we're going to do how it works. So we're gonna cover this section right here. So let's see, how it works consists of, let's see, FAQ start right here. So we're going to be doing all the way down here to where it says view more Home Depot licensing information. So this whole section right here, how it works. I'm going to just go ahead and copy this while I'm here. Let's enable the visual builder. And so right below this one, I've already got a section. We made this section in the last video, but I'm gonna go ahead and just create it just for the sake of consistency and so that you can understand. So basically what we have here is a 2-column layout, but first we're going to start with the row that has the title. So we'll use a text widget. How it works. I'm going to go ahead and make this an H2. Let's make it an H3. And then we'll just get the settings for this H3. Center it. Let's make it bigger. Alright. That's that. Now let's make this 2-column row right below it. And so for the first column, so what we have is an image, title, description. So I'll go ahead and this is a blurb. Let's make this a blurb. So take that. And then for image and icon, I'm going to delete this image. And I'm going to use icon. Okay. And I don't think there's any icons with numbers. Let's just use a different icon for right now. So for this one, let's see, it could be specialist. How about that? Let's use that one. Then in design, icon placement will be left. Okay. And then also, let's put a border below it. There's a border. We'll tweak the spacing and all of that stuff. So we've got 4 of them. So I'll just go ahead and duplicate this 4 times. So we've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So now we've got 4 of these. I'm just going to go ahead and save. Make style decisions. Image and icon. How about we do light bulb? Oh, sorry. We gotta change this icon. What should we use on this one for measure? We need more. We need more icons. We'll work on that in another video. But let's see. Let me use this. Measure to fit. And then we deliver and install. For delivery. Okay. Put a little bit of space. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a box shuttle and then spacing. This will come in here. Yeah. Let me see. So it's kind of overlapping. Actually, instead of doing it that way, I'm just going to do it like this. Instead of making it complex like that, let's just do it like this. Sometimes you'll notice that like the cursor will turn into a double arrow like that. When that happens, I just save and then refresh, and then it'll come back. It gets hung up sometimes. So now I'll just come here. I can bring it down. And so this one is crossing over into, like, I can do that. In fact, like, one way of doing that would be, let me delete this. But the problem we run into is that it pushes it down. But let's just see how this turns out. So first of all, it's only 600 pixels in width. But if we go ahead and make a solid background like that. See how it kind of does it? How about that? Maybe just a little bit more space. There we go. That looks good. That looks a lot like this. The only difference is that this comes down a little bit further. We got emptiness right there, which I can make that empty. But that's the only difference. Behind here, there's nothing. I think I like it like this better. Then below that, let's do 4 blocks. I don't know what that is. I'll make it this. Left. Ah, snap. I did this 4 times. I duplicated the row 4 times instead of the module. This is just a accordion. I'll try something. So, in order to close the first toggle, so we've got to make 2 toggles and then make one of them hidden in order to close the first one. So now it'll open. Now we gotta do is hide this one. That's how that would do, just like that. I can change the, but see, that's the thing. Like when it comes to Divi, a lot of the default functionality, like you end up having to tweak it. Okay, so let's try to tighten this up a little bit more, because I don't want to make it exactly like, and even when it comes to this text, like what I should do, what we're going to do at the end of this, is we're going to change all of this into Laurel Ispum. Because I don't actually want their content. I just like this layout. And I'm just trying to show you guys how to go through and basically like copy a layout that you like, but it doesn't have to be like 100% identical. And in fact, like, you know, you can always feel free to put your own little twist on it. But I do want to tighten this area up a little bit. So, you know, like I like the way this looks. Down here, I want to tighten this up some. So now we're just gonna, so this title, for example. Now let's keep it to the left. Text. What about this? Let's reduce the size of this stuff. So that, I like that. So 11 pixels here, and let's make it 20 pixels here. So 20 and 11, 20 and 11. So this is going to be 20, and this is going to be 11. This is going to be 20. And this is going to be 11. Last one. So that makes it look a lot better. Another thing that we're going to do is drop some animations. 20. 11. Boom. I don't know what we're gonna do with this area right here, and truthfully, like, honestly, let's get rid of that and let's just put a button. Let's put a button right there instead, and let's just make it, we can make this same button say the same thing, but no, I'll say button title here. Let's start our standard of using Laurel Ispum. No point to just keep on going without using it, since we are going to use it. So from here on out, we're going to use Laurel Ispum. Here's what Laurel Ispum is. So if you Google Laurel Ispum, you can generate. And basically, Laurel Ispum is dummy text, and we can just generate some right here. And then we've got these paragraphs. So I can take, you know, some text, and it has the actual layout of like sentence and paragraph structure. So, you know, instead of having that, we would have this. Okay. Yeah, this would be much more appropriate than actually copying their text. This is my first time making one of these kind of videos for you guys, so I didn't think about that. Well, I'll go back and change all of this stuff to Laurel Ispum later, but you get the idea. So yeah, I like the way that's looking. So like I'm gonna make this slide, like, let's imagine we want this side, I want the picture to be there, and I want this white side right here to slide in. So in order to do that, we come here into this column, go to design, animation, let's put slide, but then let's put it from the left. No, let's do it from the right. Yeah. So now that's going to do that. too many animations. So let me do that. I think these already have one applied. All right, so like that to me essentially is the how it works section. Okay, so now, I mean, we just changed this to a button instead of having this accordion right here. I just made it a button instead. We've got this area up here done. So next we're going to be doing the FAQs. Check you out in the next video.